What's happening, folks? Back for a special video reaction this time, and we're going to react to an acoustic version of a tune called Grito by Iolanda. And this is particularly relevant to do now, which is to say a non-acoustic version of this track is Portugal's entry for the Eurovision Song Contest, and I believe Portugal and Iolanda just passed the first semi-final and will be in the finals this coming weekend, and I believe the second semi-final is Thursday, meaning tomorrow by the time people see this, so it's very currently relevant. I have actually heard the non-acoustic version of the track, but when I recently watched this performance, it moved me very deeply and hit me much more powerfully than the other versions, so I wanted to come back and react to this. And yeah, Grito, my understanding is it is essentially a shout, a very, passionate shout, and we definitely hear one of them by the end of the tune. But it's not just Iolanda's beautiful voice, she's accompanied in a very minimalist and intimate setting, both musically and visually or physically within a church, which has this nice darkened sort of atmosphere to it. But it's also a couple backing singers who have really great support vocals, as well as I think two guitar players, and maybe it's like a banjo, but there's definitely some stringed instruments which provide this very lyrical and in some cases alternating support to Iolanda's vocal work, so it all comes together very well. I found it very moving. I wanted to come back and react to it. Let's watch it. This is an acoustic performance of Grito at the Pantau Nacional. I'm probably saying that incorrectly, but I assume that is a notable church. And as I said, this is by Iolanda, and a regular version of this track is in currently the Eurovision Song Contest.
Ouvi, senti o corpo a carregar, seguimos assim, e outro, e outro, e outro, só quero.
That guitar, seriously. But I love how Iolanda starts the tune, both visually and vocally, and it's just her right in the center of the screen, the only sonics of the track, and then this lyrical guitar starts, and soon we're going to get these backing vocals, and the texture instantly rises a couple levels, and yet it still has this very intimate and minimal feel. So I love the way this one unfolds.
E outro, e outro, e outro, só quero ali. Aviso quando lá chegar, entrego-me aqui, pouco a pouco. Passos largos presa na partida. Quero largar o que me deixou ferida. Peço à estrela mãe que faça o dia nascer de novo. Ainda arde. Transformei cada verso de mim e entrega a coragem que ainda arde, ainda arde. Bate a luz no peito e abre. Só chama que ainda arde, ainda arde, ainda arde. Hoje eu quero provar a mim mesmo que posso ser o que eu quiser, juntar quem me quer.
I just love what the guitar does in this part, the way it just accentuates. It's not constant like her vocals, but it accompanies them in a way that sort of enhances it without overtaking it.
Que posso ser o que eu quiser, juntar quem me quer bem numa mesa, perdoar quem me quis ver sofrer. A mim não me engano, eu sou todo tamanho. Ainda lembro quando era pequeno, eu sonhava primeiro. Passos largos presa na partida. Hoje eu largo aquilo que me deixou ferida e peço à estrela mãe que faça o dia nascer de novo. Transformei cada verso de mim e entrega a coragem. só chama que ainda arde, ainda arde, ainda arde. Só chama que ainda arde, ainda arde. Só chama que ainda arde, ainda arde. Ah, ah, ah. Transformai cada verso de mim.
Of course, that moment is the sort of pinnacle of the track, but I love that it comes back soft, tender, and intimate after we get that, and of course, that's the most replayed moment.
Transformai cada verso de mim e entrega a coragem que ainda arde, ainda arde. Bate a luz no peito e abre, só chama que ainda arde, ainda arde, ainda arde.
Wow. As I said, really wonderful tune that I find very moving, even if I don't know what the lines are saying. But you can feel the emotion. I talked about it in a lot of things, even songs that are in English that I just don't catch fully on a first listen. You can hear emotion and sentiment sometimes, even if you don't know exactly what it is. That certainly comes across. As I said, the Grito moment near the end, it's the, like, you know, mind-arresting moment, and yet I love that that's not the end. I love that it comes back with that sort of sweet and tender ending. And yeah, so shout out to Iolanda, shout out to the two backing singers. I really think they provide great vocal texture, and yeah, the stringed instrument players, which again, I think that's two guitars and maybe a banjo, or maybe a Portuguese equivalent of a smaller strummed instrument like that. Either way, really wonderful performance. As I said, there is a regular version that right now is on its way to the final of the Eurovision Song Contest. So in any case, let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.